Hello students, continue with the previous topic, lesson number 2, nutrition animals. Today we'll be doing steps of nutrition. So there are 5 steps of nutrition. Ingestion is the first step that we have already done in the previous topic, how the food is being taken by different animals, like in the case of amoeba, paramecium, butterfly. So the process of taking the food in the body is called ingestion. Now secondly, digestion. Digestion is how the complex food is being broken down into smaller and simpler compounds. So what do you mean by complex food? Complex food, that means the food that we eaten contains many proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals. So they are very heavy, so they are being converted into simpler compounds. So that's why complex food is broken down into simpler compounds, smaller compounds, that is called digestion. Continue with the digestion. Third comes to be absorption. How the food that we have taken, we have eaten, how it is being absorbed by the blood. So that is called absorption. Now after absorption, fourth one is assimilation. Assimilation means the food that we have eaten, that we have absorbed in the blood, how we get the energy from that, how we are using that food. So we are using the food for energy, for growth, for development. So that is called assimilation. Last one is egestion. Now the food that we eat contains some of the undigested part also. So that undigested part is taken out in the form of urine and feces. So that is called egestion. Now in this topic we will also be discussing about the human digestive system. Now human digestive system contains many organs. First, mouth, that is also called buccal cavity. Secondly, esophagus, that is also called food pipe. Third, stomach. Continue from the stomach, there is also small intestine and the largest intestine that also helps in digestion, and then the rectum and anus. Now esophagus, stomach, rectum, a small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus is also called as alimentary canal or digestive tract. Now the food that we take, from where we take the food? Yes, it is started from the mouth. So mouth helps to digest the food. That means the digestion of food starts in the mouth. And in the mouth, what is there in the mouth? There is some liquid-like thing in the mouth that is called saliva. There is tongue and there is teeth. So we will be discussing about the saliva first. There are functions of the saliva. So there are 4 functions of the saliva. Saliva contains salivary glands, which has an enzyme called salivary amylase, which helps to convert the starch into sugar. And which type of sugar? Like maltose and dextrine. It also helps to mix and moisten the food. That means, again, we'll be discussing, that means saliva has got 4 functions. It contains salivary glands. Salivary glands has an enzyme called salivary amylase, which helps to break the starch into sugar, and it helps to mix and moisten the food. Now the tongue. Now tongue is very important. Without the tongue, we are not able to mix the food. So tongue helps to turn and mix the food with the help of saliva. It also helps to push the chew food into food pipe. Now we are able to taste the food. Now it's the holidays are going on. You must be eating different types of food also. So it has many taste buds, which helps to know which is sweet, sour, bitter and salty. Now next we will be discussing in the next module. Thank you.